Welcome to a very special edition of Jez Beer Reviews and SwillinGrog's Wonderful World of Beer. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We're going to be reviewing a homebrew that Tiny of Offtapbrewing sent us both. Actually, he sent us two bottles. We're going to be reviewing this one that's simply marked 2 on the cap. And we know very little about this brew except that he calls it BNCNCCH. There you go, folks. BNCNCCH, which I believe stands for Bubbles and Chalk, No Chill Cube Hopped Beer. So, yeah, this is going to be interesting because we don't know what the ABV is, nor the style of the beer. And, yeah, we've both received it in these, like brown, like plastic bottles for brewing that, yeah, I mean, have no labeling or anything like that to give us any clue as to what to expect. So, yeah, it's going to be quite interesting. Over to you, Jez.
Yeah, very interesting. The way he's done it, he's normally when you say you brew a beer, you boil it, say, for an hour, and in that hour, you'll just say the hour addition, you'll chuck in hops. And by the time they boil for the hour, bitters the beer, puts the bitterness in, and then they'll put, say, the flavour hops in, and then the aroma hops in the later additions that you boil. But what he's done, he's boiled it for 45 minutes, I believe. He's put no hops in it. He's chucked it in the cube, and then he's put hop additions in the cube, put the lid on, and just let them go. So it's very interesting how bitter it's going to be, how much the citrus flavours are. I know he did mention, we don't know which hops are in which bottle, but I know one of the Falconer's Flight's in one. I never had the Falconer's Flight before. I wouldn't know what it's supposed to taste like, but yeah, it's very interesting. And Tiny does use, these are all-grain beers. So this is the first time I'm having an all-grain home-brewed beer. It's, yeah, never had before.
He's actually dubbed it an experimental beer,
yeah.
As a matter of fact, if I remember rightly. So
Yeah.
I'm most eager to actually try this experimental beer. So
That's good,
yeah, it's gee whiz, where's my pint glass? Here it is. Nearly lost it there. All right, so let's crack it open. Sort of like a bottle of malt liquor with the cap. All right.
Malt liquor.
All
Yeah,
right.
bit of smoke there. A bit of smoke.
Okay, I'll give it a good pour here. I'll just give it a bit of a swirl.
Oh, can you smell the hops? Well, I can.
Yeah,
Woo!
quite pungent.
Yeah.
Okay, there's a little bit left in the bottle.
Yeah,
Geez, the volume of this bottle is quite deceiving. That probably is about like 750 mils.
Yeah, I think it's a long neck. What are these? I think these pint glasses. These about, what are these, 570 or something?
Yeah, they hold about 570.
Yeah, it's a lot of beer in it.
Mm.
Yeah, geez, yeah, the appearance I'm getting is, I don't know, a dark, dull amber appearance.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting. It's, yeah, like a, well, I guess a fairly like hazy, opaque almost,
Yeah.
you know, orange, dark amber appearance. Yeah, with what I describe as like a, you know, beige head.
Yep, most certainly. Yep.
Yeah, I'm just getting, well, about half a finger there
Yep.
of beige white. Well, I would call it, yeah, beige, off-white.
Beige.
Yeah.
The bubbles look pretty tight and creamy,
Yeah.
don't they? The amount of there looks pretty tight and creamy, like, yeah, it definitely looks like an unpasteurised beer, you know, well conditioned.
Actually, it looks to me like a bit like, as far as just the appearance goes, reminds me a lot of like a Keller beer.
Oh, okay, yep, yep.
Yeah, just, you know, with just the unfiltered,
Yep.
you know, amber, you know, dark amber appearance of it.
Yeah, right,
Yeah.
yep.
Anyway, on to
Yeah.
the aroma, I think.
Sounds good.
Oh, gee whiz, there's a lot of tropical
Is it?
fruit there. Whoa.
Woo!
Mm.
Very yeah, it is. It just got tropical in here, I tell you, because
Yeah, that is like, you know, I'm smelling like, to me it's like, you know, kind of like pineapple and
yeah.
passion fruit. That's such a predominant
Yeah.
smell of that. Actually, it reminds me of those remember those ice blocks? I don't know, maybe they're still on the market. Frosty fruits.
Yeah.
Yeah, it reminds me of Frosty fruits.
How good are they? They were good in the summers.
Oh yeah, they were great for the summer months. Yeah.
Spot.
Oh, that's it's just
It smells good.
yeah, it smells like Tiny. As far as the aroma goes, mate, it's a 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
That's just fantastic. I just gonna top this up just a little bit.
Yeah, I'll do the same.
Yeah. Geez, I'm really looking forward to the taste test. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks pretty. Looks good for a winter's day, doesn't it? The colour and the smell.
Oh, just spilt a bit on myself. That was silly of me. All right. Well, I think as far as the aroma goes, it's somewhat reminiscent of an IPA.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
With just the fruitiness of it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's spot on. Yeah. Can't get over the head. The head's just like they look so creamy. It's not a lot of, but it's just what's there.
They're really tightly packed bubbles.
Aren't they? It looks something like reminds me because I've been drinking a bit of Guinness lately. Reminds me like a Guinness, like a Guinness head. Not as thick, but it looks pretty. It looks like a nitro kind of head, but yeah. Anyway,
on to the taste test, the most important part of the review.
Yeah.
All right, so I guess it's going to be a huge cheers to Tiny of Offtapbrewing.
Big cheers.
Yeah, and a cheers to you, the audience. All right, let's dive in. Cheers, Jez.
Cheers, mate.
Oh, gee whiz. That's got quite a bit of kick to it. Whoa.
Oh, IPA all over.
Yeah, it's definitely an IPA, without a doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Wow, and a tasty one at that.
Oh, tasty, right.
Well, I mean, I'm really, it's very hop forward. I'm getting, that bitterness there. I mean, that's really, in your face. I'm tasting also a somewhat subdued sort of, malt presence. I'm not really getting any kind of caramelly kind of malts there, though. It's just a more grainy kind of, malt flavour. What do you think?
Yeah, I tend to agree with that. It's really hop forward as we knew it was going to happen, but it's kind of like got that finishing bitterness that lingers on the tongue. It sort of reminds me of something like a Hoptoman or something like that. Kind of like it's still lingering in the mouth. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like a punch in the face of hops, like a nice hop punch.
It's got a nice kind of drying finish to it as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Some of that bitterness and the hops. Yeah, like maybe you're tasting a bit of the hop tannins, kind of flavour from the hops, like really concentrated. But I'll go again here.
Yeah, time for another gulp.
It's got a nice body on it too, I reckon. Like it's probably medium. Medium's.
Yeah, I'd say medium bodied, and a nice amount of carbonation as well. So it goes down smooth. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It is smooth. He's carbonated the bottle beautifully.
Yeah.
And
just the right amount of carbonation, really.
Even getting some lacing on that glass too.
Yeah, I got some lacing happening.
Yeah. Sticking to the side.
Yeah. That's definitely a good sign.
Yeah, bloody yes.
Yes.
It just reminds me so much of a West Coast IPA.
Yes.
Like some of those, like Carl Strauss, Tower 10, the Sierra Nevadas, the Torpedo, and the Hoptoman, similar flavours.
It's very Sierra Nevada-esque, this one. Yeah, definitely very Sierra Nevada-esque. Yeah.
Like, I haven't had the Torpedo in about probably over 2 years. I'm really due to have another go at that, but it kind of reminds me of, like saying Sierra Nevada, that's...
Yeah, well, it's certainly holding that taste profile, and, I'm really enjoying this. I mean, for, something that's, that is considered like an experimental brew, and using this simple technique, that's very clean and efficient. I mean, he's produced like a really extraordinary brew.
Yeah. Oh, you'd buy this, you know what I mean? Like
it's definitely something you could put on the market. Yeah. Yeah. No, this is very solid. Tiny, I am extremely impressed, mate. You've really outdone yourself.
This is the first home brew I've ever had that I haven't brewed. So.
Oh, okay.
That's a first for me, but I'd like to know the ABV in it though. That'd be really interesting.
Yeah. Shame you don't have a hydrometer. Yeah. I wonder what the ABV is. I'd be guessing somewhere around maybe 6 to 7%.
You'd think so, yeah. It
could be higher.
With that, it's kind of got that, typical. Well, I suppose with the hops, it probably makes it feel a bit higher. But what IPAs normally around the 6, 7, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I can't get over it. Wow.
Oh, this is really impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess in terms of its drinkability, it's it's really quite a drinkable brew, and I would say quite sessionable too. But then again, I'm not sure of what its ABV is. So it could creep up on you.
Well, I reckon Tiny wouldn't let this last long. He brought it out of his keg. I say it would have went pretty quick. So I say it's all gone for him now, but I reckon he would have sessioned the shit out of it.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm sure that he would have brewed it to be reasonably sessionable. So yeah, but it's really impressive. Yeah.
Just this a tiny bit of beef jerky.
Ooh.
I said
jerky.
Yeah, I said we reviewed beer ages ago. I said the hotter the better. So here we go. It's not that hot, Tiny. You got anything hotter? There's a challenge. Had nice beef jerky as well. He's doing well with that. I'll just try this beer with a bit of spiciness, see how it goes.
I think it would definitely pair nicely with some beef jerky.
Yeah. You definitely cut through it, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, normally you can have IPAs go with spicy foods, don't they?
Oh, yeah.
The idea, yeah. Yeah, so I suppose we're not going to score this, but it's an outstanding beer.
I would be willing to give it a score.
I'm going to sit on the fence.
Sit on the fence. I guess all in all, it's a pretty impressive brew. I really can't fault it flavour-wise, except perhaps that I'd like it to have a bit more sort of a more caramelly malt presence, but it doesn't really suffer without it. So
no.
Yeah, but in terms of a score out of 10, I'd probably give it a 9 out of 10.
I'll do that. What's my home brew score? I used to do it out of 5. I'm pretty sure. I'll go a 4.9 out of 5. There you go.
All right. Well, there you go.
That's me sitting on the fence score there, but. But yeah, no, good on you, Tiny. Good beer, mate. I suppose we might have to do the other beer eventually, maybe next week or something.
Yeah, I would be interested to see how that one differs, actually. So
yeah, it'd be interesting.
Yeah. Anyway, Tiny, thanks for sending us these brews, and it was very interesting to review them. And I'm very keen to check out the other one now. So yeah. Anyway, I think it's about time that we wrap this up and said our farewells to the audience.
Cheers, and thanks for coming to the laundry.
And thanks for coming to SwillinGrog's office. All right. Anyway, so thanks for joining us, folks, and hopefully it won't be too long until we do another Skype collaboration. So until next time, Fare thee well.